Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on my beginner's playthrough on the island. This is my last episode on this island playthrough. I've been doing this for 2 years. I've taken my sweet time doing it, and what I'm about to do is the Alpha Overseer and Tech Cave. As you can see, I just showed you guys what was in the terminal that I'm doing, so I'll show you guys a little bit more. But as I said, this is my last episode. What I'm doing is I'm going to cut this episode like in pieces. I'm not going to show you guys the entire Tech Cave. I will show you the entire Overseer fight. You guys have seen me do the Tech Cave. You've seen me do the Overseer on Gamma and on Beta. If you want to watch those once again, here's the coordinates, by the way, if you're interested. I'll just show you guys real quick on the screen where I'm at. It's at the volcano. But if you want to watch those again, I'll put some links to them here for you so you can see where they are at, and you'll know exactly where I am on the how these caves are done. So I'm dumping a couple of things I don't need. I'm just getting rid of the GPS. I'm not gonna, in case I die in here, I don't want to lose it. So, but what I'm going to do is just show you guys a brief walkthrough on here. As you can see, I have my tech gear on a little bit. I have a ghillie gloves on, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is tech. I might have the ghillie boots on because I don't really need the tech boots. But what I'm doing is the Tech Cave part, just so you know, if you haven't watched the other ones, you probably should if you want to see the whole entire thing on my Gamma or Beta. Like I said, I'll link videos. But what it is you walk through here, it's really hot in here. There's a lot of dinos in here. You got to kill all the way down. I'm using one Rex, and I'm having 2 other Rex follow. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. As you can see, we're just setting them up, so I'll make sure that they're at least not too close, because I don't want to bunch them up, because when you have them bunched up too much in here following, they'll get it'll get a little crazy. So then what I'm going to walk them through is on the train. So as you can see, the back 2 Rexes I have are normal saddles. I'm not using a tech saddle. And then the front 2, I'm going to use tech saddles. And I'm just checking them again, make sure they're good. I only need a tech saddle really on the front one. And then what I'll do is, as I'm walking through the cave, I'll have, you know, the 4th one follow the 3rd one, the 3rd one follow the 2nd one, the 2nd one follow the 1st one, and then every once in a while I'll stop the 1st one, the 2nd one from following the 1st one, that way the other back 3 will stop. That way I can make the sharp turns. There's a couple of sharp turns in here and stuff. You don't want to lose them in the lava. I've dropped them in the lava before. I've had people play with me drop them in the lava. So you just got to be careful in here, that's all. And I'm just making sure I got all the settings right. I want to make sure if I change these guys to passive, they're on passive, and if I change them to neutral, they're on neutral in case I need them. That's what I'm doing right now, just making sure I have the right settings. I have the right tame group on. And as you can see, I got a tech saddle on number 2. And they're working, so we're good to go. So then we're going to get on number 1 here. And we're going to make them all follow. Well, I'm going to lead them first. So first I'm going to jump on 3. And I'm going to whistle to 4 to follow. Okay. Then I'm going to jump on 2. And I'm going to whistle 3 to follow. That's how you do a train. And then I'm going to get on number 1. And I am going to whistle number 2 to follow. And you have a certain time. You see at the top, you have a time that this is how much time you have before that door closes. So you could run as much of the cave as you want before that door closes. That don't count against the time, I think. We'll find out in a second again, just to clarify. But now I'm putting my helmet on. I'm going to use my tech helmet in here so I can see the badgers underground, so I can see the microraptors, because microraptors and badgers will knock you off a Rex. Don't believe anybody tells you they don't. Now, one other thing about this cave too, and in the past, you were able to take cryopods up in here all the way up until almost the very end of the tech cave part. You cannot do that anymore. And then I'm showing you guys on my first video, and somebody said that's rubbish, you could still do it. No, you can't. It don't work. I've tried it on single player. I've tried it on a cluster server. I've tried it on a server. It don't work, right? And I have everything turned right on my server, so they just stop you from being able to do this. I don't know when they did it, but they did it. So what I'm doing is the first Rex, I'm using tech, right? So I'm using the tech saddle, and we are shooting with some element, and I'm going to blast things from a little ways away. Now, I have the settings on this turned to single player for the benefit of this playthrough. I've done this cave at max at difficulty level 5, which is what I have my servers turned to. And what that does, I just hurt my armor. It's broke one of my armor. What that does at 5 is it makes the max dinos up to 150 and stuff. And so in here they'd be like 300 and stuff. So they get pretty high. So, but when I have it set to single player, you're going to see these max dinos aren't as high. And I'm having trouble killing that thing. That thing got stuck. Weird. I was only at 124. So the max in here is going to be about 124, 130, something like that. Not too bad when you're on single player. And if you have Rexes like I do that are pretty high. And you see my gloves broke. So I'm going to make I made a pair of cloth gloves there just to put on for now. So I don't want to use a tech ones. Cloth will be okay. So here we go, continuing on. But like I said, when you have tech Rexes that are pretty high, the single player game pretty works. So raise your Rexes up a little bit, get them a little high, and you're playing on single player. You come in here, it won't be that bad. It's just going to take you a little bit of work. And we're not going to show you the whole thing. Like I said, I'm just going to go a little forward. But as you can see, it looks like the max level I'm coming in here is 124 so far. Like I said, this is single player, no difficulty raised or nothing. That's the way I wanted to do this for you guys. So if you're playing at a higher difficulty, just so you know, let's just say you're playing at like difficulty on console, you raised it up to the max 1 or whatever, or if they let you raise it up more than that, and then you do the tech cave. I mean, you could turn the tech cave down like I did for this playthrough and do the tech cave on an easier difficulty. But you know, you want to do it max. I got a couple of videos out doing it max. I posted a few, I think, and I'll make sure I'm going to post another one when I do it with a couple of other people. We did the actual alpha cave on max difficulty, and I haven't posted that yet. And on max difficulty of 5, it's pretty tough. 3 of us went in here, and it's pretty rough. One of us died, but the other 2 of us made it. And then we did it again, and me and the same guy that died, and he and I made it. So I'll post those eventually here. I just haven't done it yet. Just got a lot of videos I've been editing. So by the way, guys, so what my plan is here is I'm going to flash forward here, and this is to where we get through the tech cave part, which is the hot part. As you can see, it took me a little bit of time to get in here. Not too bad on this one because, like I said, my Rexes are pretty high. So this is the cold part. So all of a sudden the thing turns cold in here. So I'm going to throw some cold gear on. Put my tech pants back on, and I'm going to leave tech gloves and a tech hat. Fur gloves and a fur hat on to keep warm in here a little bit. And I'm using a canteen, tech canteen I have in my inventory, and then I'm also using the Furia Curry, which is kind of counter effective because I have the Callian on. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up here, and then I'm going to go to terminal, and I'm going to flash forward to the Overseer fight. I'm going to show you guys where the Explorer notes in the next section. But what I was saying was, on this alpha one you can do when you're doing difficulty level 5, which makes everything like level 150, it makes everything a little tougher in here. I mean, these things are like 500, level 500. You can beat them, you just need to have your Rexes up here. And I've done it a couple of times. Me and that partner that he died on the first run through, we did 3 of us together, and then we did it again. And what was interesting, and I'll show you guys, is he wasn't aware that the Badgers can jump you off of a Rex. So I don't know if normally they can, but in this tech cave, they can jump you off of a Rex. And then so can the Microraptors. They will jump you off of a Rex, and they will knock you down, and they will hurt you, and everything else around you will kill you. So as you can see, it's red here because I'm on alpha, so everything's red. If you were on green, it'd be, gamma, it'd be green, beta, it'd be whatever the other color is. But I'm just going to flash forward here to where it's almost going. Skip that little minute of time and try to cut this video as much as I can. So here we are in the Overseer area. So what I'm going to do is continue to walk forward. And because I beat this tech cave a little faster than normal, I'm going to actually spend the time to look for these Explorer notes here. I just want to show you guys. And then I want to check it out and see if we can find them. Make sure all my Rexes are in a row here. And we are going to look for these guys, but I think so. I think I'll look for them on this one. Anyway, you can see a little path here if you want to watch this part. I'm leaving this in there on purpose because of the Explorer notes. But it's just a straightforward walk. It's pretty cool looking in here, but there are 2 Explorer notes in here. And there is the first one right there, so I'm going to run over here and grab it. It's right there on the ground, see? So there's one of the 2 Explorer notes you get in here. And everything's following me, so we're going to check and make sure there's no Explorer notes. I'm going to go back real quick. Like I said, I got a little bit of time here. It shouldn't take me too long to kill the alpha. Single player is pretty easy when I got all 4 Rexes made it this time. I've had to soul ball a couple of Rexes before, or aka cryopod them. Soul ball them's easier with the Dino Storage 2 mod, but just see. And here's another one here. So there are 2. Here's the second one. So I decided to go back and look. As you can see right there is one. We're just going to check the beginning, see if there's any back here real quick. Nope. But I'll give you guys a chance to look in here, because every time I've done this before, I've just kind of skipped this part. But it has the holograms of the three battles we had to do through: the Broodmother, the Megapithecus, and the Dragon. And these other things, these other portal things, they look like different future plan maps, is what it looks like. So, you know, so what my plan is, guys, that's what I was going to tell you guys, is after I beat this alpha overseer, what I'm doing is the person I put on my server, let her play with me, her and I are going to get on. We're going to load some stuff into the obelisk. Now, using Dino Storage 2 mod, we're going to load them into a soul terminal, which is the same as the obelisk. And then what we're going to do, we're going to load some dinos that are allowed on the next map. So we're going to go to Scorched Earth. So we're going to load some dinos that are allowed on that map that we've already had on this map that I spent the time taming. There's no reason for me to leave them all. And then I'm going to load some gear that we can use there, like a cooking pot, you know, industrial cooking pot, industrial forge. I'm just going to take some of that. I'm not going to leave it all. But here we go. I just wanted to show you guys this little spot right here. Pretty funny. Anyhow, I'm going to take some of this stuff with me, and we're going to go to Scorched Earth, because that's the next map on the playthrough. My plan originally was to do the island pretty quick and then go through Scorched and go through Aberration and so on and so forth. But I spent a lot more time on the island because there was a lot of things I wanted to do. And for any beginner who ever plays this arc, they're almost always assuredly going to play the island. That's just where people are going to start. So I wanted to do as many videos as I could on the island, show you guys everything you could absolutely tame on the island. The only thing I didn't do was the Onyx. So I apologize. That's the only thing I did not tame on the island. I will go back and do a video on those eventually. I'm still playing on a single player island, and I'll do some more videos on the island. But here I am in the Overseer area. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them all on aggressive. And then these guys, making sure they're all on attack my target. Just making sure they all listen to me. Alright, now I made them all follow. So they're all following me now instead of following in the train. So now all 4 Rexes will do what I say and follow me. So once I go down this little ramp right here, this is when the battle's going to start. I'm going to leave my gear just like this. So make sure I have everything on me. And you see I got quite a few shotgun ammo, so I'm ready to go. Here we go. We should be ready now. So I'm going to switch my canteen and my warm water down there. And what the heck am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just getting ready. Here we go. I don't know what I was doing there. I was sorting stuff for some strange reason. But here we go, guys. Into this fight. As you can see, the minute you walk down the ramp, the Alpha Overseer comes down. So I'm going to walk these Rexes up until we get really close. And then sometimes my whistles don't work in here. Like I'm on PC, so I'm using the period button to say attack my target, and then the comma button tells them to move here. So I'm moving them there. That's the comma. And then I'm going to try to whistle on that thing, and it's not working perfectly. But I have them on attack my target, and they're pointing at it, as you can see. So we can't hit it yet because it's in that little shield. And what it's doing is it's pulling in the defense drones on the ground and the flying drones in the air. Now the defense drones, the Rexes will kill them. The flying drones, they do like 1 or 2 damage to you. They don't do much, so they're not really that bad important. So I don't really care. I do shoot them, as you can see, but they don't do much to you. So now that he's done, the Rexes should be fighting him. Now those little lasers that come off, if you didn't watch my other videos, those little lasers, if they hit you, they will stop you from being able to use any of your gear. And if you are riding a mount, it will knock you off the mount momentarily. So just keep that in mind. I took my 2 daughters in here. We did this fight on Gamma. And one of my daughters, she doesn't have tech gear yet, so she was just riding a Rex, and she kept getting knocked off, and we finally figured out that's what it was. Those things will knock you off. So you see I'm getting shot by these little drones. They don't really matter. What matters is the Overseer. You got to keep knocking its health down. So what it does is when it's just doing the form here, that's the Overseer form. That's when you got to knock its health down as quick as possible. It will change to the Broodmother. It will change to the Megapithecus, which is the big monkey. and it will change to the dragon. Those, you got to knock their health down as well, but then you get back to this part where you have to knock the, here I'm going to get on my Rex here. He's kind of stuck. He's focused on the other thing, and he was stuck with all them drones. I don't want him to die. Let's get him back over here where the Overseer's at. Anyway, so as it's the dragon, you can see it changed. Where'd it go? Where's she at? There it is. So I want everything to fight it, so I'm trying. There we go. Now you see I whistled. That was the period button, so I whistled to it, so all the Rexes will go after it. I don't know why the other Rexes aren't there. They're stuck over here. I hate when they get stuck in here. This is what happens all the time. So the Rexes will do more damage than I will with the shotgun, so them being stuck here not fighting is not helping me out. Weird, huh? But they're not following me. My one Rex is going to get beat up by itself over here. Hey, look, they joined the fight finally. I had to go over there and make them see me and then get the dragon a little closer. Now we're good. Now we got all 4 Rexes fighting. Now I can take care of some of these drones that are ticking me off, because... Anyway, see the dragon's health goes down? So once it switches, it's going to switch back to the Overseer. So now we got the dragon gone. No big deal. That's what you got to do. Let me see if I focus back on that Overseer for a second. You can see its health bar there. So we got to get that health bar down. That's the one that counts. And I have my little chieftain chibi with me because I lost my other one. I died somewhere. I can't remember where. As you can see, that little thing stopped me from shooting for a minute. And now as the Overseer, that's when you really want to hit it as much as you can. I need the Rexes on it, but they're not there yet. They're chasing it, see? And I'm using an Ascendant pump action shotgun with a lot of shotgun shells. Now in here, if you don't know, you got to stay warm, so watch your health. I have a lot of medical brews on me because I have to keep taking them, so every once in a while I'll drop to the ground, take some medical brews if I get hurt, because the cold will hurt you. And if you do not continue to take health brews, you will die in here. I was doing this with 2 players on my server one day, and we were just doing gamma, and one of them wasn't paying attention, and we got all the way to beating it. We were about to go through the little fly mode, and he died. And the only thing I could think of is his health probably went down. He wasn't paying attention, but who knows? That's my guess. So now it is, what? Is that the monkey? Oh, that's the brood mother? Yeah, it looked like the brood mother. So I'm making sure the Rexes are on her again. Get on her. Just got to kick her butt, man. Knock her health down. The quicker she goes down, the quicker the Overseer part comes back. This is the Overseer, but I don't know how much health the Overseer actually loses by you beating the forms. I'm not sure if it loses any. I really can't tell. You guys can probably tell from right before it changed to right after it changes back. We'll see. I'm trying not to shoot right at the Rexes right now, because you can hit the Rexes. So here we go. It's about to change. Oh, it's lost health. There we go. So one of the other things too, guys, on here, I don't know how it works, because on the cluster server that I have on my 2 servers, when you're playing on cluster server, it will allow you to, after you beat the Overseer, spawn in one of your beds, and you don't lose any of your inventory except for your element. Now on this one, which is a normal playing server, and on single player, for some strange reason, you lose everything in your inventory, and you will not be able to spawn back at your bed. And then the stupid thing about this is that you can pick your spawn point, but no matter where you pick, it's going to spawn you where it wants to. It's really weird. Like sometimes it'll spawn you where you pick, and sometimes it'll spawn you in spawn point easy 1. Okay, but you guys can see we almost got her down, or it down, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if the overseer is a he or a she. It's just an AI that's trying to kill you. And no, that's not one of those ginger things. I'm just saying. It's an overseer. It's a machine. Alright, where'd it go? I was thinking maybe it would come out over here. There it is. That's why I was aiming that way. I was waiting for it. Ah, now it's back in the ball. So when it's in the little ball and it's got the shield around it, the Rexes, or you can't hurt it for a moment. Just gonna take these annoying drones out that are attacking me. My Rexes are all there waiting to kill it. There we go. Now I should be able to hit it again. And there they are, not attacking it, as you can see. Or they are. But its health's pretty far down. I got it pretty far already. So on single player settings, the alpha is not too hard to beat. It does like to hide a lot and get my Rexes stuck so they can't get them. There we go, back in the shield thing. Take a couple of these attack drones out of the way. Oh, a monkey now. There's a monkey. Get the monkey. Get him. Come on, Rexes, get in there. All of you, all four of you, get them. Now the monkey can't throw the rock if you're pretty low. I'm using a tech rifle now just to see what happens. I'm trying not to hit him with the shotgun, so let's figure that switch and trap for a minute. The tech rifle I use when I'm on that last part of the tech cave to shoot the stuff across the lava, which includes the Giga. And it makes them fall in the lava. He's almost down. Almost got this alpha one done. So we're almost there, guys. So, like I said, didn't want to bore you guys with the entire tech cave. You can watch the whole thing. The first one I did, the gamma one, I split it up in 2 videos. And then the next one I did it all in one. In case you want to watch it all in one. When I show you guys the alpha one with me and the other 2 players, or I show you guys the alpha one with me and the 1 player, I'll do the whole video. Be like 40 something minutes. Actually, the alpha one, I'm gonna have to. That one took us an hour. We actually played on the alpha, me and the guy who died on the first one. We ran through the second one, and you have a time limit at the top, as you can see. We actually ran out of time, and then it went to a minus time, and then the time disappeared. But once we beat the alpha, a couple minutes later, we beat it like 3 minutes late, and we still got the he still got the implant, we still got the achievement. Everything still was the same, like it didn't matter. It was weird. And I thought once that timer ran out, we would die if we didn't beat it, which you will in the boss fights. There we go. Shield again. Health is almost gone. We almost have beaten this thing. When I say we, I'm talking about me and my 4 Rexes. I haven't lost a single one yet, which is cool. Gonna transform one more time here, I think. It's almost down, it looks like. Get him. Come on. Whistling again. That's the period. It looks like it's the brood mother again. And its health is way down this time. The Rexes are in there. I'm going to kind of be careful shooting. Look, it did not last long that time. We were almost done. Almost, guys, almost. Like I said, the last video, I got to get this thing done, man. I got to succeed on this one. See, my health is down a little bit. And all I'm doing is hovering with the tech suit, if you guys didn't notice. I'm using the shirt, the chest plate, the pant, the leggings, and then boots in case I fall. Boy, I don't take any damage. Gotta get her down, man. She is so close. I keep calling her she. It's so close. Get that overseer down. Where my Rex is at? Get in there and fight her. Fight it. Come on. I keep saying her. Fight it. I'm thinking of a brood mother. That's why I call the brood mother her, because it's a mother. There we go. There you go, guys. Overseer has been destroyed. We're done. Now, I already have the last Explorer node, but if you're facing the way I'm facing to the left, there's one more Explorer node up there you can get. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump all my gear inside of this Rex, because on this map, I will lose everything. The only thing I'm going to keep is my medical brews. I'm going to even dump my armor, everything. Chibi armor, everything. And then I'm going to suck down medical brews to just keep alive. And I should have took one more of those free curries real quick, but I'm good. We just got to wait it out. As you can see, I had 26 minutes left. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the little ascend thing, and you guys are going to see it. But all I'm doing is sitting here watching my health, because I don't want to die. But there you go, guys. We did the Alpha Overseer and the Alpha Tech Cave. Here we go. Last time. And if you guys haven't seen this, I'm going to shut up and let it run through so you can just see. And that looked like Scorched Earth. That's why I say Scorched Earth is the next one. So I'm going to just end the credits. So we're not going to watch that. And as you can see, now you got to pick your character that you just won with. And you're going to hit the download. And it's going to give you a spot to spawn. But as you can see, it doesn't give me my beds. It's not letting me pick them. I don't know why. I'm wondering, maybe I'm a mistake, guys. Maybe if I would have clicked on those little arrows, maybe I could have picked those beds. Because those are... Oh, those are marks on my map. Never mind, there's no beds. Really weird. So, but as you can see, I picked the spawn point up at the top right corner of the map where my actual base is, and it didn't spawn me there. It spawned me at easy point 1. I'm down south at the first part. So, but there you go, guys. That is it. What I'm going to do is I am going to cheat fly real quick. So now that I'm back at my Rexes, they are at the start point of the tech cave, and then I'm just looking in the Rexes and then just getting my gear out again, guys, because as you can see, everything I dumped in the Rex is still there. The only thing I lost was the element. There's no element left, so my tech suit won't work, of course. And look, I've never named my chibi since I lost the other one. I had to start a new one. So, but anyway, so we're just gonna put this stuff on real quick so I don't burn to death over here. And fur armor is not a good idea, but as you can see, I just put that on like a dummy. So I'm going to go ahead and change it. I'm going to take the stuff out. Anyway, guys, that is the Alpha Tech Cave and my last video on the island. So I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I know it took a long time, but I hope you guys watched. If you watched it the whole way through, I really do appreciate it. If you like the videos, please like and subscribe. Please smash the like button, and I do appreciate it. And I will see you next time, guys. And there's my Alpha implant if you can see it. But thanks for watching. See you on Scorched Earth.